And we are live with author and criminal justice advocate Miss Kemba Smith. More than 30 years ago, her story became a call for change in our justice system. 30 years later, her story hits the screen in the powerful and impactful film Kemba, streaming on BET+. Ms. Kemba Smith, thank you so much for joining me today.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you. So I know that the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, they led a campaign to bring you home. And after, serving 6 years, President Clinton granted you clemency.
Correct.
How did it feel receiving that news that there was hope for you and that you were going to leave?
I mean, it was basically a modern day miracle. And one of the things that I understood while I was incarcerated, there's another documentary called The 13th. And Ava DuVernay produced that documentary. And I literally felt like, this is Black History Month, but while I was incarcerated, the 13th Amendment basically says that slavery is illegal with the exception of if you commit a crime. While I was inside, I definitely felt like a slave. I mean, you couldn't control, when you get up, when you go to bed. There were some situations where I felt like I was taken advantage of by male COs. You just felt helpless and even being separated from your family. So getting the news of my commutation was just like a modern day miracle because I was with other women that had 20, 30, 40 life sentences, double life sentences. And for me to have served 6.5 years to get this relief was major, but it's also what motivated me. Once I hit the ground, I wanted to be able to speak for those women that I left behind and also to prevent other young people from going down the same path.
Yes. And I know the journey in getting all the way into that clemency was not easy at all. Can you talk a little bit about what kept you going? And in those moments of uncertainty, what pushed you to say, yes, I can fight for myself, and yes, I can do this. I can be free.
So let me say God.
Yes.
Because number one, in order to have a magazine where they want to put my face on the front cover, the magazine was called Emerge Magazine. That wasn't something I orchestrated. It was something an opportunity that came. I was scared to do it because I was scared about how the writer was going to write the article. Was I going to like it? I didn't have any control over what was being said. But the gift of the pen caused people in communities across the country when there was no social media to become involved and want to do something. And so when organizations such as the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, the National Council of Negro Women, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the Links, honestly, there are a lot of women on the inside that didn't have that support. So knowing that I had that support, it also helped to keep me strong. It also, our history of African Americans in this country helped me see the bigger picture in injustice and helped me minimize my own. But when those prison doors open, me having that foundation of understanding is what helped motivate me to want to be a part of the work and what I see these organizations contributing to our communities.
Yes. And I'm so happy, Ms. Smith, to see you come this far, and I'm so happy to see you win. And I know you spoke earlier, you said you did over 100 screenings, and you just did one here at Delaware State University. What does it mean to you for students, especially at an HBCU, to experience your story? And what do you hope they take away?
Oh, it means a lot because I was at a HBCU, and one of the things that I do make sure all audiences understand is what happened to me on Hampton's HBCU campus could have happened to me at Columbia University, because I don't want anybody to isolate HBCUs that this is something that'll happen. But also, what I hope in having screenings on HBCUs is I want to see students that want to be doctors, that want to be lawyers, that want to be journalists, that want to be reporters, that want to produce movies, to allow this screening experience to deposit something in their heart where they also have the power to be a part of the change and understand the importance of storytelling. I did an interview with Laura Coates on CNN helping to promote the film, and she let me know right off the top when she learned about my story that that's what motivated her to want to become a prosecutor, because she thought what happened to me was unfair, and she felt like if she became a prosecutor and went in the system that she could do something different and make a change within the system.
Yes. And I just want to say, just like how you said you want this to deposit something in other students, it deposited something in me. And watching this and taking away just the impact and the story, and again, how we spoke a little bit earlier about how intentional you were. I want to say mission completed, mission accomplished. It definitely made an impact for me.
Well, if I could just comment real quick, as far as mission accomplished, I would love to own it. But God placed certain Black women along I'm grateful to NPI. NPI, if you see this, I love y'all for investing the money into the project. But they also were in agreement with my attorney in making sure that there was a Black writer, Black director. And so those things is what made a difference, because they understood my story and they wanted to make sure my story was done right.
Yes, and shout out to your team and everybody who helped you to get where you are today. Thank you so much again, Ms. Kemba, for sitting and chatting with me. And that's a wrap, everyone. Make sure you check out the impactful film Kemba, now streaming on BT Plus. I am Joyce Kasiyama, and this was Joyce on Air.